Maybe this looks familiar. One of you talking, the other lost in a screen. You ask a question, but his first instinct isn't to answer you, it's to ask the phone. The device feels loud. You feel quiet, almost like background noise in your own home. Inside his head, a storm of clips, hot takes, and strangers' voices feels closer than yours. Meanwhile, you remember when you were the first call for answers, not the backup option. In this film, we unpack how that gap opened up between families and their screens. And more importantly, how you can shift influence back without smashing their phones. Because right now, kids have a map to everywhere, but almost no compass for where to go. For most of history, if you wanted to know something, you asked a person you trusted, not a device. When this mom was a teenager, the search engine lived in her kitchen, not in her pocket. Today, her son has a question, and his first reflex is to ask the phone, not her. When a parent gets one detail wrong, a teenager can fact-check them in 3 seconds. Parents feel their status slipping. "I know best" quietly turns into, "I might be wrong, ask your phone." But there's a catch. Phones are brilliant at information and terrible at wisdom. The phone wins on facts. But parents still hold context, memory, and meaning, if kids will listen. These days, the voices that talk to your kids the most aren't at school or at home. They're in the feed. A teenager might hear an influencer's voice every day, and their dad's voice in short bursts between notifications. What shows up next is not random. It's chosen by an invisible system that studies what they watch. That system doesn't ask, "Is this true?" or "Is this kind?" It asks one thing: will this keep you here longer? So, if outrage, drama, or extreme opinions keep eyes on the screen, the system quietly feeds them more. Over months and years, that feed becomes a private universe of influence that parents never fully see. To your child, it can feel like the feed knows them better, understands them better, and never runs out of answers. None of this is your child's fault. It's a carefully engineered system competing with you for influence. Today, distraction goes both ways. Parents and kids half listen, half check a screen. Sometimes it's not just the kids. Parents also drift into their own scrolling rabbit holes. At night, that constant scroll steals sleep, while parents assume everyone's safely resting. Since smartphones went into every pocket, teen anxiety and low mood have climbed like a hockey stick. They can be surrounded by voices online and yet feel strangely alone in real life. When something really hurts them, many teens don't tell their parents. They tell no one, or they tell the screen. Parents go from, "I'll always know if something's wrong," to, "I have no idea what's happening in there." The result is simple and brutal. Young people are carrying heavy loads alone, with a glowing rectangle for company. You can't out-tech the phone, but you can change your role from walking encyclopedia to guide and emotional anchor. Move 1. Make yourself the safest place in the house to tell the truth. That matters more than being right. When you share real stories from your life, you give them something a feed can't. A map, not just snippets. Move 2. Share the feed instead of only fighting it. Sit beside them and look at what's shaping their world. Try a trade. They teach you the tech. You help with the human side. That's reverse mentoring. Instead of just saying, turn it off, try, let's pause and ask, who made this and what do they want from you? Move 3. Protect tiny islands of time with no phones at all. Short, regular, and non-negotiable. You won't fully close the gap between phone and parent, but you can build a strong bridge right through the middle of it.